Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. And our segment at this time brought to you by our friends at Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm, best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And we've got Alton Strong joining us right now from the Indiana County Fair. Alton, how you doing?
Fine. How are you doing?
Doing fine. We're about a month away, aren't we?
We're just getting right down to the home stretch now.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you in to talk fair stuff at this point in time was the fact that a few weeks ago it was announced that Indiana Regional Medical Center had acquired the fairgrounds, but they had made a commitment to the Indiana County Fair saying that as long as the fair is in existence, it will always have a home at the Mack Park Fairgrounds. I bet that when that was announced, just about all the representatives on the fair board and everybody connected with the fair gave a big sigh of relief.
That's true. Not that we had problems with the Mack Foundation. Never had a problem with them. They were great to work with. Mm-hmm. I think the Indiana Healthcare Foundation will be just as nice to work with.
And I'm sure that they will be, because this is it. Have they taken over already? Is this like the first year that it's going to be under Indiana Healthcare Foundation's auspices?
Yes, in fact, it's only been under about a month now.
And have you had to catch them up on everything?
Oh, they're aware.
Oh, they're aware of everything going on.
Yeah, they've been given a grand tour.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Have they talked with you maybe about, I don't know, maybe things that they might want to see upgraded or changes or anything like that?
Not yet. In fact, they're basically looking at status quo. They say you're doing a job. You know what you're doing. Just keep it up.
We'll stay out of your way then.
That's right.
That actually sounds pretty good. So that takes care of one of the big concerns. One of the reasons why I wanted to bring you in. The second of which, as I said, we're a month away from the fair, and I imagine that you're already starting to get people entered into the various contests and the showcases and things like that. And you finalized the schedule, I believe, right?
Our schedule is finalized. It's on the website, and entries will start actually coming in on the 17th of this month. The office will be open for entries.
Okay, so if people are going to enter at this point, they don't need to bring their entries in, obviously. That's not until Fair Week, right?
That is correct. This will just be the paper entry.
Okay, just the paperwork. Just the paperwork. All right, well, that's important to know. So talk about the fair this year. Are there what's going to be new at the fair this year?
Basically, we have the Tiger Act coming back again this year. It'll be up on the football field towards the pavilion up there, mm-hmm. and we're having a agriculture lab that will assist with the. It's the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture lab. Will be assisting with the kiddie farm down there.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be an added venture.
That sounds new. Getting the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture involved in the kiddie farm up there. And you said the Tiger Show was a popular. It sounded like it was a popular show when it was here.
Yeah, it was here 2 years ago, and then last year we had a circus act, and we went back to the Tiger Show again this year.
How tough is it to kind of judge what people are going to like and what to book?
It is tough. People each year kind of tell you what they like, what they'd like to see, and we look at various venues at the convention in January for fairs, Pennsylvania mm-hmm. Convention.
Yeah, that's one thing that people probably don't know about, the fact that you have to go out to these conventions and you get to take a look at some of these acts that are presenting themselves saying, "Hey, book me. I want to perform. I want to perform at your fair."
And the interesting thing is you usually have to book 2 years in advance because most of the stuff is popular enough that everybody wants them.
Wow, no wonder you had to go to a circus act last year then to get the Tiger Act back this year probably. But some of the things that are going on, of course, there's going to be the band night Tuesday night, the cheerleading expo Thursday night. Those are the traditions. But of course, all of those wonderful events on the grandstand are going to continue as well, right?
That's correct. We'll have the truck pulls and tractor pulls Saturday, Monday, Wednesday will be the ATV drag races, mm-hmm. and then truck and tractor pulls on Friday and Saturday again. And like you said, the band night on Tuesday proceeded with the Kiss a Pig contest.
Okay, so that's Kiss a Pig's going to be Tuesday night for band night.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, glad to know. I may be going down there to cover it because Jake has a barrel out there with he's collecting money for that.
There we go.
But Thursday, of course, cheerleading expo as we mentioned,
That's correct.
and of course Saturday night's going to be the main event, tractor pulls, and of course during the day the demo derby, just a lot of the great traditional activities at the fair. One other thing I wanted to ask, because I don't know if I saw it on the schedule, the harness racing. Is that going to continue?
That will continue, although it will precede the fair. It'll be the Thursday and Friday, the 23rd and 24th. The Harness Racing Association had asked to have additional races across the state, so if fairs could adjust their schedule a little, they could get 2 more races in.
Oh, okay. So
we opted to go and we've done that the past couple of years.
and that's actually been somewhat successful. You still get crowds coming in that day.
That is correct,
Those days.
and there's no charge.
That's right. That's the day that there's no charge to it. So there's the walk around passes have been the other big thing that has cropped up over the past few years. The fact that those are affordable for people who just want to come in, walk around. They don't need to ride the rides. They just want to see the exhibits, things like that. How have sales been going for that?
Good. And those are available again this year, but they're only available before the fair. You can't get them once you're through the gate.
You can't get them day of.
Right.
All right. So be sure about that whenever you go up to the fair office, I guess. Or is that where you get them, the fair office?
Yes.
Okay. What are some other things that are going to be coming to the fair this year?
Well, we'll have our wood carver down at the near the Kitty Farm. We'll have the Jurassic Kingdom. We'll have the dinosaur show down there. Back up on top again, we'll have the petting zoo there, and we've got a lot of food vendors.
That's always my weakness, Alton, and you know it. because you have the traditional vendors like you have Denny and Pearls, Koi's, and some of the other concessions that have been tradition up there for gosh knows how long. Because it was always my family's tradition, hot sausage sandwich from Koi's. You had to have one of those. But oh my gosh, I mean, how many years have those businesses been up there?
Oh, many, more than I can even remember. and we try to keep a variety so that we don't have all hot sausages and we don't have all pizza.
Garbage fries or pizza or whatever. Yeah,
variety of everything. And it looks like we have a good supply of 4-H and FFA. Animals coming in this year.
Have there been any limitations as far as that goes because of avian flu and things like that?
Well, we still will not have chickens again this year. The avian flu quarantation is still on by the Department of Agriculture. So there will be no chickens, eggs, or any crafts made with natural feathers.
Well, that's a shame, but I understand why. Public health is of the utmost importance. But it's good to know that you're getting a lot of entries from the farming youth.
Yeah, and the only reason we know that is they have weigh-ins ahead of schedule and things like that because entries really haven't started to come in yet.
Wow, so that's great. And again, it's from all over the county too. And really, this is a good place for them to showcase their talents, not just in raising and rearing these animals, but also the talent to showcase as well.
That is correct. And in one of the contests in the fair is a premier showmanship where these youth get to lead one of each different species of animal.
And I like that competition because it's showing off the fact that you're versatile and that you can handle just about any sort of situation that's out there. I think it's a great contest.
Yes, it really is.
All right. So Alton, always the week before Labor Day, and of course, as you mentioned, the harness racing is going to be a couple days before the fair gets underway, and there's going to be kind of a unofficial day Saturday. Oh, I don't want to say unofficial day Saturday because Saturday it'll be open for limited reasons. Sunday is going to be like the faith day and all sorts of things going on there, and then the regular admission is going to be how much this year? $10, and if you want to add CNL on there, the CNL are the roller coasters and the rides and things like that. The carnival. So that's an additional cost, we should say.
That is correct.
All right. How much is that?
I haven't received that.
You haven't received that quote? Okay. Yeah. But if people want more information about the fair, where can they go?
They can come to the fair office on after the beginning on the 17th of July, and we'll be there daily except weekends, and also our website, the IndianaCountyFair.com.
So about a week from now, the fair office will be open, and that's when all of those entries will start being accepted. That's
correct.
That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it as well. Alton, hey, thanks very much for coming on Indiana in the Morning. All the best to everybody there. We're glad to know that the Indiana County Fair is continuing on and continuing a tradition that is getting close to 150 years.
Well, it's 161st.
161st?
Yes.
Okay, I completely undershot that. I apologize, Alton. 161st edition of the fair this year.
I haven't made them all, but
Alton, thanks again.
Sure. Thanks for hosting us.
Alton Strong with the Indiana County Fair joining us on Indiana in the Morning. Our interview presented by Marcus and Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm, Best of Indiana County Contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. It's getting close to the top of the 9 o'clock hour here on Indiana in the Morning, and coming up after a check of news headlines from Fox News and the WCCS newsroom as well, we'll have some representatives with the Indiana Borough Planning Office. They're getting ready for an open house of sorts, and you will learn more about that coming up in our next half hour. Plus, in the 9:45 segment this morning, we'll have an interview with a meteorologist from AccuWeather. So that's coming up next hour. Stay tuned here to Indiana in the Morning.
Hi. I'm Barbara, and I work for social services. On our lobby wall, there's a picture of this